Hi. Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. Talking guitars. It is Wednesday, you guys. It's Wednesday. We're back on Wednesdays. Look at this. It's been a few years. Ron, you don't know this. We actually used to do Wednesdays. Doing these shows. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. When I started doing these shows years ago. That was the schedule. So
every day.
now it's every day. Every day we bring you guys something. So make sure to smash that subscribe, smash that thumbs up, and let's do a show. Actually, speaking of that, I need to find okay, there's the intro right there. Okay. All right, we'll do this, you guys. And by the way, we do giveaways. We'll give away some guitar picks or something, whatever you guys want. So let's do a show here on what are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Oh, my chest. All right, let's go. Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. February 19th. Take two. You know how I drink all these sparkling waters? I actually get like a lot of what do you call it? Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. Ron Gunner, or Ron G. I guess he changed his name. Talking guitars. It is Wednesday, you guys. So if you want to talk some guitars, you want to hang out with us for a little bit, this is the place you want to be, right here on Johnny Beane YouTube. We're also on X. We're also on Facebook. Smash that thumbs up, you guys, and participate in the chat. We do giveaways. I've got some stuff here. Maybe Hard Rock Cafe guitar picks, California picks. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. We've got some different stuff here. We're getting text messages already. So yeah, let's actually. Well, first, Ron, how are you doing? What's going on over in Ohio today?
Well, I was counting for the big snow we were supposed to get, and it went south of me. Figures.
Mm-hmm.
So that upset me because I love the snow.
Counting on the snow.
I am.
Oh, my goodness.
And we're only like a little over 2 weeks away from Rich being here, and I was hoping that there would be snow.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's not.
I know.
Coming from here. Well, I mean, unless, I mean, that's it. It's different. So let's see. Let's scroll back a little bit. I actually need to. Wow, I've got so much stuff here from the NAMM show. Okay, here we go. Here it is. All right, here on YouTube, we have channel membership. In the top tier of channel members, they get their names read at the top of every talk show, which is what this is supposed to be. They are currently. Wait a minute. This ain't even the current list. I have no idea. I'm just going to start reading. Music Therapy Laz, Woody B. Real, Flipper Carlin, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, Warlag, R. Habs, and, of course, Janice Lala, the intern. That's the top tier of channel members here on the Johnny Beane YouTube side, because like I said, we're on Facebook, we're on X. I mean, we're basically, these shows are everywhere. This is an internet show and podcast. Years ago, it was, hey, this is YouTube, this is Facebook, whatever, Twitch, but pretty much it's everywhere. So if you guys want to help out, !S in the chat will give you somebody named Nightbot, which is me, and they'll give you all the different links to all the different social media pages and sites.
And you did look into the Roku, right?
I did.
There you go.
I did. I told you. I already told you about that. But yeah, I mean, that's something to possibly do at some point. You know, Charles, thank you so much, man. There you go. Well, it's not that one, but it's this one. There it is. There you go. JohnnyBean.link will give you all the different social media pages. I thought we were talking guitars. We are, Ricky. We are talking guitars here. So if you guys have any questions, comments, drop them in the chat. If you guys want to send in some photos of your gear, your guitars, if you have a stack of amps, whatever, that phone number 415-952-3263 is the number you can send in.
That's right.
And we'll show some stuff.
That's how I got here.
That's how he got here.
It is actually.
That's how I got here too. I started participating with my own show.
I watched one night and he said, "Hey, if you got any guitar pictures, send them in." So I sent about 50 in. Then he was like, "Whoa, hold on, you gotta get on the show." And then after May, it's going to start in my 3rd year.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
Yeah. May it's like the somewhere in the first, like the 11th through the 14th, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it'll be going on 3 years, starting the 3rd year.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're really making me feel old. Because I think I realized I've been doing these live streams for 10 years. And I don't mean just like once in a while. I mean like weekly, almost daily, every other day. You can go back on my YouTube channel here and see me for the past 10 years standing here or sitting here, different rooms. I'm in a new space now, new studio or whatever. See, that's why I keep making such a big deal about this room, because for years it wasn't like this. It was like a living room where I had to set up and tear down everything. And you guys would hear the dishes being done. My dog would be walking by or Ned,
So now he's in one of the back rooms of 5150 Studios, people.
Well, that'd be nice, But no, I've got my own studio now. Here, I'll show you guys. See, I keep making a big deal about this. And those of you that are brand new are like, what? Okay, so you're in a room with stuff. Yeah, so am I, No, I wasn't for a lot of years. Go back on my channel on YouTube here. How long have I been in here? Like 6 months?
No,
or something?
Than that. Longer
you
than
sure?
That. Probably about 9 months.
Okay. So at least a year. Go back a year and you'll see I'm in a totally different room. Go back 2 years, same room, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I mean, up to 10 years. And you'll see it's just a different place. So it's just kind of cool just to have like my own, space where I don't have to like set up and tear down, and especially that workbench. Thank you so much. That's Simber. You say nice workbench. Yeah, the workbench really is it's just a major upgrade to these shows. Because that wasn't here for a lot of years. It was just having the kitchen table or whatever. And I mean, you can do that, but if you're making like, anyway, those of you that have been around for, at least a few years, I think get it and understand. So that's cool. Yeah. You need more cameras. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Yeah, with the lights and the cameras and the microphones, and it's I mean that was something I had said once I got in here too, that there would be multiple cameras set up. Actually, you as the viewer, you'll be able to change the camera angles, for years I've had this thing called the Guitar War, where you could change the lights behind me. That's still the case. With a super chat, if you'd like to help support the channel, support these shows, you can change these lights right here. But yeah, changing cameras, just whatever. So yeah. And Alex Radford, dude, I hope you feel better, man. He was streaming earlier. He was playing the guitar. He said he wasn't feeling well. Hope you're feeling. I hope you didn't. I don't think you had what I had, but I got something from. It was either from the previous trip or like when I got back. There was like a cough that I had. You guys notice I don't have it now. Like I can talk.
Got it from the airplane.
I might have, yeah. I don't know. Mike, you missed the guitar more? Actually, I don't, because I saw it earlier, you know, because I still sit in that room. Actually, I took a photo. Here, I took this photo. I was going to show you guys this. Those of you that were around, you know, at least a couple of years ago. I was eating some food. I was eating tacos. And so I took this photo. I was going to post this actually in the Discord or something. It's kind of like an action shot or whatever, but you can see it's the old room. So I'm in there, see, and there's the guitar more behind me, as you can see.
It don't look the same without everything on it. Although the Charlie Chaplin thing's still up there.
Oh yeah. Huge fan of Chaplin. No, it just looks like a living room again.
I bet the missus is happy though.
You know, well, but it just looks like a room again, and I'm not spending as much time in there as now I'm in here, but it's great. It's great because I got the workbench. I can always be working on something. I'm on here, either you know, producing content, doing these live streams. I'm on Twitch every night, you know, playing video games. Now I'm doing a fast food simulator and a streaming simulator, which is really bizarre, right? A&E, you're here, man. You made it. Yes. Right on, dude. Alex, yeah, I hope so, man. Playing video games. Yeah, Mike. Dude, you're a moderator over there, man. I hope you would know what's going on. All right. Yeah. Okay, so guitars. We got some music news for you guys. Actually, what do you guys want to do? I was telling Ron, you know, once we started here, what do you guys do? You guys want some music news? Do you want some guitar news? Do you want to go right to the workbench? Do you want to do the giveaway now? What do you guys want?
Well,
it's up to you guys.
Ron's
going to say, hey, huh?
Can we tell them what's coming up though? What we're both getting tomorrow? Go ahead, you do it.
Okay. So let me think. Oh, Bay Area Rich, huge supporter of these shows. Bay Area Rich, thank you again so much, man. You guys know on a previous episode here, we had talked about, hey, there's these guitar kits. You know, maybe we should get a couple kits, and we both have workbenches. We can build a guitar on stream. Rich found a couple, and he ordered a couple, and so they're being sent out. Sherman Callahan, I see you, man. Good to see you, dude. There you are, man. Sherman Callahan. So we have a couple guitar kits headed our way, and on a very, very future episode here, like probably like this weekend, yeah. we'll do some building. Kit building for you guys.
Yeah, both. He had them sent to each one of us. So,
well, yeah, obviously.
Well, so both of them should be here tomorrow.
To here.
Yeah, one to me, one to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Colt, yeah. I'm excited because like we were saying, you know, these kits, they look pretty cool. And I think they're actually finished, like they're painted and stuff. So it's not rare. It's not rare. It's not, well, it's not rare wood. It's raw. It's not raw wood. Although even if it was, it's still something. But I think the bodies are finished. So you just you get them, and do you think there's soldering involved, or is it just
Probably soldering.
okay? Because some of these kits though, they're solderless.
Oh, I don't know.
Where you just like snap, you snap the stuff together. You snap the pickup to the pot. You know,
I don't know.
we should look into that.
I don't know how that is. Well, you got a soldering setup now.
I do. I've yet to try it.
Well, you may get to this weekend.
Actually, yeah. So we're looking forward to it. I do not know who Steve. Hey, Steve Gunner, good to see you, man. I do not know who the kit supplier is yet, but I'm sure when we get them, I mean, we'll find out. They probably come with directions or something. So,
but
yeah,
the funny part is we both of us have different parts, so we can literally upgrade the kit.
Mm-hmm.
Except you got 500 pickups.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I do have the single coil humbuckers. Well, I got one left. I put one in a guitar for a guy who needed it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I got from Greasy Monkey. Sent me both of them. So
cool.
One got donated to a guy and put in his guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one left, so I could theoretically put it in this. I think.
Sure. Hang on. I've got a mechanical desk here that raises and lowers, and so I'm just trying to.
So, Rich, thank you.
Get it exactly. Yeah, Rich, thank you again, man. As always, dude. I mean, it's I mean, just unbelievable. The support, Rich, he gifted me actually 3 of these pedals here. No, 4. 4 of these pedals are from Rich. Actually, the MXR
both those.
What is it? The TRS split and tap, which is cool. Been using that in conjunction with the Rockman. By the way, I dropped a well, you guys were here when I did it. I dropped a video for this. That video it's everywhere because people are messaging me saying, hey, they're dropping comments left and right. But Rich, thank you again, because this is the hottest pedal there is right now. The Rockman X100.
Yeah, they're $400 now on Reverb.
Yeah. So did a video with that one. Did a video with the Randy Rhoads Distortion Plus. Super hot. The Hello Kitty fuzz. I don't know if the pedal was like super hot, but the guitar definitely was, or maybe the whole like combination of the pedal, guitar. So anyway, did a bunch of did several videos with several of this stuff. Thank you again to Rich.
I gotta ask you a question, because above the yellow pedal is a gray or silver one with 3 knobs. Looks like something sitting on top of it. A box or something.
Which yellow pedal?
Right, you're the MXR distortion. See
what?
The gray pedal? Yeah, go straight out. Yeah,
that one.
That's not a Solar Chug pedal, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, that's the octave like multiplexer.
Okay.
Which it has that cable in front of it. That cable sitting there. No, that's like a crazy octave pedal that gets way low. I think Van Halen actually used one on Fair Warning, like an original one. And that's a reissue I got probably like 15 years ago or something.
I'm really dreaming of someday owning the Chug pedal too. Solar Ola. Ola? You know Ola?
Oh, I've met him. As you can
their
see,
Chug pedal is freaking killer.
That's cool. I have yet to hear that. But
He did a video where he just plugged the pedal into the Seymour Duncan
wait a
power
minute,
supply.
you're dropping too many names here. So Ola,
You're watching Johnny Beane TV. I'm Ola England, the guy with the face. I'm the live stream right now.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
so you're saying he dropped a pedal. He said something about Seymour Duncan.
There we go.
Hi guys, Seymour here at the NAMM 2019 with Johnny Beane. We're having a good time and enjoy it.
Yes, everybody. Seymour Duncan pickups. They're the best.
Okay, you know
They are the best.
Yeah, they are. You know how they make the it's about yay big and it's like a power supply. You plug your cabinet into it, then you plug your pedal into it, and your pedal is the actual amp. Well, he did the chug pedal that way through their oversized rectifier. Oh my God, did that sound killer!
Oh, cool.
There
Hey, Sean.
was absolutely no amp whatsoever. It was just a Seymour Duncan power supply with the chug pedal.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, just freaking blown away the way that thing sounded.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Is Janice in here? Janice, can you send us an X reminding us? Because I have yet to try that. Yeah, I would like to try one of those. Yeah, I love pedals, and I know.
Yeah, I guess.
I know. You know, I mean, I've got the wall of pedals. Although it's kind of mixed. It's kind of stuff is like mixed in now. There's like autograph stuff. There's all kinds of stuff here, right? But my collection of pedals, I probably had like probably hundreds more that I had to get rid of over the years. You know. Oh, Janice, there you are. Reminded me of I guess there's a chug pedal.
Solar chug pedal.
Yeah,
Chug
on
pedal.
X, look up Solar. Is it Solar Guitars?
Solar guitars, yes.
Look up Solar Guitars and there's a chug pedal. Just reminded me about it, and I'll look it up. Thank you, Janice. Janice the intern. Who's actually crushing it on Twitch. Steve, Johnny, do you have a legit Klon? I don't even have a Klon clone. I don't have a Klon at all. Not yet. I think our friend Laz has one. By the way, I'll bring this up just in case they're watching. I was walking. I'm not gonna say where I was. I was walking out of a business today, and this guy sitting at a table stops me, and he says, "Hey, is your name Johnny?" And that's one of those things where you're like, you think, okay, what did I do? You know, so for a split second, you think, well, do I say yes or no? Right. And then I might have just been like, and then he started telling me that he was friends with Laz. He went to high school with our friend Laz. So that's when I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I am Johnny. I'm the real Johnny. So anyway, so shout out. Let me see. Revolution is your name. You have the chug pedal in your chain to the JP2C head. Well, cool. Right on, man. Very cool, man. I just like to see a smile by your face. Thank you so much. Bill Hound Show. Thank you so much, man. By the way, you changed the lights. Look at that. Yay! Thank you so much. Yes, clone. What? Oh, hey, James. What? Okay. All right. So I don't know. Ron fell asleep or something.
No. I'm sending you this.
Okay. Okay. But wait a minute, Janice was supposed to send me that.
Well, I sent you the first. He did 2 videos. I think that's the first one.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I'll check that out once we're done here. 'Cause yeah, I would like to try that. I've yet to see that. So, okay. So, okay, wait a minute. So, what do you guys want some music? Do you want some guitar news, music news, workbench? What do you guys want to do? Right? I mean, this is a real show, but it's been a while since we've been on Wednesdays. It's been several years, actually. Let me see. Oh, Ricky is saying Ola was giving away a free one if you bought a solar guitar during Black Sabbath, which is the Christmas holiday. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Okay, Charles says guitar news. Okay.
Dane ended up with my solar.
Mm-hmm. Steve, any pickup recommendations? Thinking of switching out my DeMarzo PAF DP 195, 194 set in my Gibson.
That's you, Johnny.
Okay. So you want to upgrade from that? I'm assuming is why you like why. First of all, Steve, let me ask you this. Okay, so when it comes to upgrading pickups in your guitar, well, first of all, what's your main amp? Because I've said this for years. You can play a pretty decent guitar through a crappy amp and it'll sound like crap. It really depends on the amplifier that you have. And I'm not saying that your amp is crap. I'm saying if the amp is great, you can play like a pretty crappy guitar through a great amp and it'll still sound decent. So but so what that my first question is, what kind of amp do you use? Really, that's that. And then as far as pickups, we can give you some recommendations from there too. Yeah, Ricky's saying the amp is probably 60% of your sound. It's a huge the amp is a huge part of your tone. You know, aside from you know, your fingers, your hands, the guitar itself, right? Crappy. What? Crappy amp, new company. Crappy amp. Introducing the crappy amp. It's that tiny.
And it'll sell. People will buy it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there you are, Steve. I see you. Want something hotter. The neck is too muddy. I have a few, mainly 97 Trace Elliott H100 Supertramp. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah. So you have a pretty decent amplifier then. You're saying the neck is too muddy. That's a main issue in a lot of guitars, that especially a guitar that comes with 2 pickups. That's the problem Edward Van Halen had. That's why he always played a guitar with 1 pickup. You know, as you can see from this this blow up toy, he had just the 1 pickup because he could never get 2 pickups to sound good out of 1 amplifier. That was a problem he had for years and years and years. That's why you would see photos of him playing like a Les Paul and the neck pickup is taken out of it. Right? So it wasn't until Van Halen hooked up with Music Man and they made the Music Man guitar where the 2 pickups were totally different from each other. Van Halen actually said if you swapped them, it would sound awful. And I've yet to try that. I'm sure somebody did try that.
You know,
I have the guitar. I have the guitar right here.
You know what would be interesting is to wire a 2 pickup guitar as 2 separate guitars. An input for the bridge pickup and an input and volume for the neck pickup. plug in 2 cords, run into the 2 amps, and get your perfect sound from each one.
Somebody's probably done that. You know, or there's probably a pedal. There's probably a pedal that does that.
There might be a guitar kit this weekend that might do that.
Do it. Do it. You know? So this is like one of the first guitars, like production guitars, where it had 2 pickups and a guitar, and they're both total opposite of each other. And if you swapped them, it would, like Van Halen himself said, it would probably sound awful. You know? But like, say this particular guitar, you switch to the neck pickup, it's not muddy at all. It's super clean, super nice. But let's say Steve could be the cap on the tone pot. Okay. So, but you're saying you want something not as muddy for the neck. I mean, we'll tell you. I mean, Seymour Duncan pickups. I mean, they're sounds like they're both our favorite pickups. There are, you know. Although we'll probably disagree on the type, dude.
I mean,
the 59, man.
See, I don't like the 59. I like
the 59.
You like the 59 and the JV. That's your two favorites, right? I think you said that before.
I like the 59. I like the George Lynch, the Screaming Demon.
Screaming Demon, okay.
Which is basically a 50. It's just a hotter 59. Dude, Steve Gunner, you might want to look into the Screaming Demon. Do they make a neck pickup of that?
I don't know.
You might want to look into one of those.
I don't think they do.
We can find out.
Now I like a bunch of different Seymours, but for the neck, I usually go with the Jazz for the neck pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Then the bridge can be Pegasus. I mean, let's see. I like the Custom 5, the Black Winter. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. But also something that we should ask though too is it really depends on 2 major things.
The Nazgul.
The amp that you're using and the genre of music that you're playing.
Yeah.
That's a huge factor as well. Because, you know,
you wouldn't want
Ron could say, "Oh, I love this." You know, and I could plug it into it and be like, "Oh, there's way too much bass in this for me." Or I could plug into something, or you plug into something that I like. "Oh, this is too bright."
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use a Black Winter for like jazz type music.
Like I said, it depends on the amp too.
Yeah.
It depends on the amp. It depends on EQing the amp, using an EQ pedal. Because the thing is, anybody, if you've been in a situation where you've gone into the studio and you've gone in to record, you know, I mean, you can take all your own stuff too, but if you go into a quality studio, they have stuff. They have guitars, they have amps, they have pedals. A producer, you know, most of the time knows what they like. So if you go into like a production studio and the producer will suggest, "Hey, you know, try this guitar, you know, the type of sound you're doing." Like I said, it all has to do with genre of music. I mean, but it also depends on if you know what you're doing too, because you can almost use anything for anything, but at the same time, there's certain things that work better for certain things, certain genres, whatever. So, EVH amps are badass. Ricky says, "Hey, I agree with you, man. I love those amps." So Ricky's also saying the most important thing is the output of the pickup. Yeah. Yes.
Well, Ricky, you see that White Warrior right there? That's got the slug in the bridge. It puts out 48 ohms. Where most of your other hot pickups are anywhere between 15 to 22. That one's 48.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so powerful that I had to take out the neck pickup and put the Dimebucker bridge pickup in the neck, because Johnny brought up a good point when I put that in there. You had the hot pickup in the back, then when you flipped it to the neck, it was just like you shut the volume off.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't touch nothing, just flipped the other pickup. It was like, what? I can't hear it. So I put the Dimebucker in. I put the Dimebucker in the bridge in that and left it straight like it would be at the bridge instead of turned around like it should be at the neck. And that guitar now has a very unique sound to it. I got to hand it that. And when I flip the switch, the sound difference is minimal as far as loudness, but the difference in the sound is incredible.
So, the tone.
Yeah. But the volume stays pretty much the same. So thanks to Johnny, I realized I need to put a different pickup in the neck, which ended up being the Seymour Duncan dime bag pickup.
Mm-hmm. And also, no matter what anybody tells you guys, there is a difference between tone and volume.
Mm-hmm.
Major difference. Just because you're turned up to 10, that doesn't mean that's the most amazing tone ever. And the opposite. Where are you going?
Yes, I got pants on, so we're good.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, now I'm caught in everything. Let me move the microphone for a minute and I'll show you.
Okay, remember to talk into the microphone, though.
So, as you see, there's the slug in the back and then the Dimebucker.
It actually looks like the slug is in the skull there.
That's red paint. But, yeah. So you got the slug pickup in the back, Seymour Duncan, and then the Dimebucker in the bridge. And it's freaking amazing, actually. So, but it can be done. And Johnny's the one that brought that up about you're going from 48K from the back pickup to 7 or 9 for the neck, and it was like, wow, literally like turning the volume off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you don't want that.
No.
The last thing you want if you're using a guitar with two humbuckers is to switch in between them and have a major drop or gain in volume.
Yep.
In either one. You want a balance. You want there to be a balance.
Yeah, it made a big difference, and it just has a unique sound. That sounds different than any other guitar I have.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different. So.
Mm-hmm.
And the slug being 48K, you would think it might be unmanageable, but it's not. It's you can dial it in really nice. So.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Ricky's saying, by the way, we're reading the comments if you guys are wondering. Ricky is saying every guitar I own has a different set of pickups in them. That's pretty good. I like that, man.
Yeah.
Just to have a variety of different tones. So yeah, very cool. By the way, we're live. Oh yeah, we're live on Facebook. I'm noticing because Bob is in the.
Thank you, James.
Let me just make sure. Well, obviously you're here. Okay, Bob, you're here because, and you're asking also, do we like Line 6 amps? Yeah, I like them. You guys will notice I like everything. I really don't
Right.
have a problem.
Right here's the Line 6 Helix floor.
I really don't have a problem with anything. I think
And you got the Line 6 pod now. Pod Go or Go, yeah, right?
it's called the Pod Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Rich. The thing is, you know, if you're a let's just say working musician, meaning that you constantly stay busy, that you're constantly playing, recording, you know, performing, whatever that is, you'll find that you go through gear like nonstop. Stuff's always breaking.
Yep.
You're always trying to find the right gear for the right situation. And I mean, that Black Star amp, I actually played a gig with that, and Rich was there. This amp, I actually played a show with that. And yeah, it looks like it's on a workbench. It is, you know, so it can be a workbench amplifier. But I actually did play a gig with that. And Rich was there. He'll tell you. You know. Okay, Steve, you're asking about the EMG 8185. Well, I have a feeling Ron probably knows something about that set.
What do you want to know about them? I mean, if you want to know if you like the Zakk Wylde sound, the James Hetfield sound, then that's what you go. I mean, that's usually the standard setup right there. You get the 85 in the neck and the 81 in the bridge. The only problem, and I love EMG, and I got three or four guitars that had them until last weekend. Then I took a set of the new Fishmans out of that and put the EMGs out of one of my solos in that. And I got to say, the Fishman Moderns with the 3 settings, let's just say the EMGs can't compare. I'll leave it at that. Not saying they're not good, because Zakk Wylde, Metallica, great albums, great sound. EMGs are great. It's just that they're the same. They've been the same for years. There's no. And that's where I think Fishman took it and said, okay, let's take this, instead of this sounding the same for the last 30 years, let's change it, and which is what they did. And it did make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But again, there's nothing wrong with the EMGs, because I still got 3 out of 4 with EMGs in it. And they're all 3 of them is the 8185s.
Mm-hmm. And so they're the active ones.
Yes.
So they take a 9-volt.
Yep.
Or maybe 2 9-volts. I don't know.
One.
Couple
All
of
line
them.
take one.
Just one.
Yeah. The only one difference I have is the one 81 is white, and the 85 is black in my Charvel.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's still an 81 and 85.
Mm-hmm.
81's bridge, 85's neck. Now there's other combinations you can get. I think with the 60, you can put that in, sound a little different. But as far, and I was just talking, matter of fact, the guy who owns that Epiphone that I swapped him with, he was like, well, he wanted my daughter to get a price on getting a set of new 81s, 85s, and then the same price, or get a price for the Hetfield version, which is also 81, 85s. So then he calls me up and goes, well, wait a minute. They're both 81, 85s. Why would I pay more for one that just say Hetfield on them? So then I came up with the bright idea that, well, you don't like the Fishmans. I want to try them. I have a guitar with 81s, 85 in it, so we just swapped them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but the Hetfield ones,
I don't know I don't know.
It has
what's
to be more
different
to
about
it
them.
than.
Yeah, I
Actually,
don't know.
somebody in the chat, they just said something. I saw that. They said something about the Hetfields. Ricky said James Hetfield used to use 81 and a 60. Okay. So what's the deal with the Hetfield ones? How are they? Is it just a name on them, or are they?
I don't know.
Are they?
And I know
The Hetfields are custom now. Ricky is saying. So there has to be
there's got to be something different.
like a just a slight tweak.
And then there's also the green what they call the green meanies, which is the Kirk Hammett set.
Mm-hmm.
And they're black with the green EMGs written in like a neon green.
Mm-hmm. They have more mids, less noise. Okay, thank you, Ricky.
Okay.
Thank you. And Steve is asking, how often do you replace the batteries in those?
Well, if you leave them plugged in, if you leave the guitar plugged in, you'll drain the battery real quick. But the battery's only activated when there's a plug in the input.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on how much you play. I mean,
That's what Peggy just said.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Wait a minute, are you and Peggy the same person?
Yeah.
All that I'm noticing all
battery's been in
all the
here
stuff
for
that
over
she
a year.
won is now in your house.
And use good batteries though too.
Yeah. Hey, just you guys play your guitar. The thing is, what if just use, play your guitar. Make music.
Exactly.
Write a theme song for your show. Plug in that keyboard. It's only been a month now. We'll probably learn more about that tomorrow night.
Wonder if it's plugged in yet.
No, it's not. Okay. So, yeah, play your guitars. If you want to switch pickups in a guitar, yeah, you can do it. I mean, the thing is too, if it works, I mean, use it. But if you want to be inspired by a new setup, new pickups, new amp, whatever, even new strings. Speaking of that, we have a workbench here. I was going to restring a guitar or something. Even new strings can inspire you to play because it makes your guitar sound better.
There you go.
So, Lawrence, what are you talking about? Okay. A couple questions here. Who is a good guy to go for a Relic EVH neck? I don't know. Actually, go to my group you're on Facebook. Go to my EVH Gear Fans Live group and ask that question. And people will chime in. Okay. Actually, here. Bob, are you in my group? Let me get you the link here really quick. And post a photo too. Here, let me just find it. EVH Gear Fans Live group. Here it is. Here, let me find your. Okay, there you are. Here, I'm going to reply to you. I think. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's me replying. There you go. There you go. By the way, anybody watching this, if you like EVH Gear stuff, join my group. We have a great time over there. Okay. But yeah, seriously, yeah. Go over to the group, ask them a question, just make a post. Say, hey, who makes good EVH Relic necks, style necks, whatever, and people will chime in. So, because personally, myself, I I actually don't have. Oh, you're welcome, man. I don't have any of that stuff. Like for years and years and years, you know, you get friends of mine like Rob Johnson and stuff, and they're posting, oh, I got this neck from this guy. This, you know, I've never actually tried any of that, unfortunately. So I don't know. Okay. Let's see. All right. Did you guys want some music news?
I'd say go for music news.
Okay. We got some stuff here. Here, we'll read this. If we can get to it. Share screen. By the way, smash that thumbs up on the video. Smash that subscribe if you're just lurking. If you're brand new here, we have a great time. I make videos on here almost every day. So there's always something new to watch, to learn from. And I literally have something like 3,000 videos on the channel or something. Maybe more than that. I don't know.
You're coming in on 5,000.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's like 5,000 videos here. There's a lot of stuff. Okay. All right, let's head on over to Guitar Player. Here we go. Okay, here's the story here. I never went back after that. Tony Iommi almost launched Black Sabbath's heavy metal crusade with a Fender Stratocaster. A stroke of bad luck changed everything for the better. And this is written up by Phil Weller, published about 5 hours ago.
By the way, Tony's 77 today.
Oh, happy birthday, Tony Iommi.
To the real
I had no
master.
idea.
Yeah.
77. If it weren't for two events, the band's debut album and the genre it shaped would have sounded very different. Okay. With their doom-laden take on electric blues, Black Sabbath turned the world of heavy music upside down when they released their debut album 55 years ago. In February of 1970, a 1964 Gibson SG propelled Tony Iommi's instantly recognizable guitar sound. But if it weren't for a bad pickup, we were just talking about pickups, and a risky gear swap, the band's change-making album might have sounded very different. Iommi had a few misfortunes to thank for his title as the inventor of heavy metal. He'd lost the ends of several fingers on his fretting hand in an industrial accident when he was 17, requiring that he devise leather thimbles to cover his damaged fingertips. He then used a brief, unsuccessful run in Jethro Tull. Oh, he then had a brief, unsuccessful run. I didn't know he was in Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
After which Iommi returned to Sabbath with a fresh drive and greater work ethic. But as the band went in to record their debut album, Iommi found his Fender Stratocaster, which can be seen as he plays with Tull on the Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus. I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah.
Dude, even I learned stuff. I don't know he was in that.
Yeah, for a short time.
Mm-hmm. He was having some issues. It was especially bad luck because, as Iommi tells Gibson TV, he'd worked hard to make his guitar suitable for his damaged digits. Okay, this is where we try to get all the ads and stuff out of the way. We really can't have a lot of that stuff on here. I worked I worked on it myself to try to get it right for me to play because I couldn't just pick up a guitar like you'd be able to pick up and play. He tells his interviewer, Judas Priest's Richie Faulkner, I couldn't use heavy strings anymore. I had to change everything, change the fretting and lowering the strings because I was using the thimbles. I couldn't feel the strings. Oh, wow. His backup guitar was a right-handed Gibson SG that the left-handed guitarist had strung upside down. As luck would have it, he was able to swap it for a proper left-handed model shortly before recording began. I heard of this bloke that had a left-handed guitar, and he was right-handed, and he played that upside down, Iommi says. Really peculiar. So I got in touch with him, and I arranged to meet him in a car park. It was a bit dodgy, he adds. He might have nicked it. Okay, this must be the interview right here. So you guys can check this out over on Gibson TV here on YouTube. Iommi, although Iommi intended the SG to be nothing more than a backup guitar, it quickly became his main guitar when the Strat developed a problem with one of its pickups. I recorded Wicked World with the Strat, and then the pickup went. He recalls. So I thought, I've got to use the other guitar. It was the first time I ever really played it, and I thought, here I am doing an album on a guitar I've never played before. Okay, so that's the song right there, the 2009 remaster. Yet something about the SG won him over. I never went back after that. I've stuck with the SG ever since. Asked why the Strat was abandoned rather than repaired, Iommi says, as far as I knew, it was buggered. In those days, you couldn't just go and buy a pickup. I could have taken the front pickup out and put it in, and I never thought of that. Besides, he says, as soon as I started using the SG, and that was on the album, that was it. I've swapped my Strat for a sax. I've had this mad idea of trying to play the sax, which drove everybody up the wall, which I drove everybody up the wall with. Oh, yeah. And then we can talk about this. Okay, so, well, is that the rest of the... Okay, so that's pretty much the story, although they are good. They're talking about this. Now, this is something that's interesting. I don't know if you noticed this. Did you notice anything about this show within the past couple days?
That Ozzy said he's not going to do his whole set with them.
He said that?
Yeah.
Like recently?
Yeah, like yesterday.
Like yesterday. Okay.
He said he's not doing a whole set with Black Sabbath.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know who's going to be singing with him, or
Okay. Is this the old poster or is this the new one?
Yeah, because now Guns N' Roses is going to be there also, since half of them were there anyhow, and someone else too.
Okay, so I think there's a newer... When was this post? Was this a while ago?
Tickets sold out in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And now the hotels in Birmingham are charging 750% more for rooms.
Mm-hmm. So what I read, what I saw people talking about is that it looked like Tom Morello was gonna like lead the show.
Yeah, he's the one that put the whole thing together.
Mm-hmm. So he's like the.
I don't know. If
I was under the impression
promoter,
he was like the musical director. Like he was going to be up there, like most of the show, possibly. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me on looking at some posts online the other day. But it did seem like Ozzy was going to have less and less to do with performing at the show, if at all.
no,
That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, he's going to. He said he's going to do some with Sabbath, and then some with Zach, Jake, and Rudy of his
his
solo
own
stuff.
band.
Yeah, early stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually, it might say down here. I mean, if this was written today. That's exactly what I just said. Music director, Tom Morello. That's what I said. It looked like, and I didn't even read that. That's what I said. It seemed like more and more like he was going to be the musical director, which means Tom Morello. You guys don't know Tom Morello, Rage Against the Machine. He's one of my favorite players ever, man. It looks like he'll be either performing, or if not performing, like in charge of like the entire thing. Okay. Tickets go on sale February 14th. That was like last week or something. Okay, so yeah, part of this is old.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, this is written up by Phil Weller, freelance writer for Prague Guitar World, Total Guitar. All right. Yeah. I wanted to talk something about this too. That it did look like Morello was pretty much he had like a big role with this thing, is what
in
it
charge
like.
of most of it. Yeah,
in charge of it. I mean, that's what a musical director is they help with the performances of all the acts.
If anybody has Netflix, watch the movie that Tom Morello did called Metal Lords. One of the greatest soundtracks in a movie ever. Plus, cameo by Kirk Hammett, Tom himself, Rob Halford. There's someone else, but they're all. It's called Metal Lords. It's about two kids in high school that started a band, metal band.
That's cool, man.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny as could be.
Very cool. Okay. You guys, smash that thumbs up. How many thumbs we got here on YouTube? 23, I think. Smash the thumbs up. And yeah, very interesting. Yeah, it kind of seemed like, and anyway, from what I read online, Facebook, X, all that stuff, it kind of looked like some people were upset, like, oh, like this isn't turning out to be like what it was first advertised as, and some people are saying, oh, well, that's Sharon Osbourne for you. I read people saying that and whatever. And I don't know. I have no idea. But Bay Area Rich, there you are, man. He's saying there's a YouTube video with Sharon and Tony, and they detail the show. Okay, that's cool. Music Therapy Laz is here. Hey, man.
Oh, great. Oh, so he saw Metal Lords.
You seeing that? Oh, cool. Very cool, man. Anyway, I don't know. But it seemed like if anybody's going to that, especially if you live
in Birmingham,
far away, you'd want it to be whatever. So,
well, yeah. Well, when it was initially, I mean, Ozzy has said for years he wanted to do that. when he hit his 70s, and then when he had the ATV wreck, and he couldn't really heal from that, he started saying then that he knew that his singing career wasn't over, but the live performance career was. And he's been saying for years, my last show, I want it to be with all original members of Black Sabbath in Birmingham, because they did their final, like in 2017, they did the one, and it was everybody but Bill Ward. And the funny part was they made Bill Ward fire Ozzy, but him and Bill were the two closest in the entire band the whole time. So that's, he's like, they made my best friend come in and tell me the news I was fired. And then, they didn't want Bill. Well, he'd had a heart attack, but they didn't think he could do it, and they didn't really even pursue it during the end tour or whatever it was called. And then after that, Ozzy's like, yeah, we got to do it with everybody. So initially it was going to be a whole, 2-hour concert of all 4 original Black Sabbath guys. So I don't know who's changing the rule or who's changing his role in it now, whether it is Sharon worried about him or who knows. But it's also supposed to be out on Blu-ray, and it's probably going to be streamed for about $100, I would say. So I will be watching it since I can't go to.
Is it a pay-per-view thing?
They're saying it's going to be, but it's also going to be released on Blu-ray DVD.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it'll be on YouTube. It'll be everywhere. But people that wanted to go or whatever, it sounds like it's not like it's kind of it's like they reworded some of the stuff a little bit, or from the original press release of it.
Yeah, because the original press release was that he was going to do a whole set with Sabbath, and then do a set of his own stuff with the Rudy Sarzo era and the Jakey Lee and the Zach. Which means, no Gus G, no Joe Holmes, none of that stuff. So he was going to be out there for 2 sets. Now, I don't know if it's because, he can't walk, so you're supposed to do it in a chair. So, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll wait and see. But again, if people are going to it, they want to know it is exactly what it is. Imagine flying halfway across the world and getting there, and it's like, oh, this isn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, And also, Raymond says it ain't going to happen. So there you go.
What's not going to happen, Raymond? Me going to Birmingham? I can guarantee you that.
You going to NAMM next year, I think, is what he's talking about.
No. I made an official commitment now.
You did?
Yes, I did. Yeah, because I actually opened up 2 accounts. So when I do the painting of the guitars, half of whatever I get goes into the NAMM account.
Okay.
So I got all year. Hopefully by next month I can start painting. So I'll have clear from then till maybe November.
Cool. I'll be there regardless, you guys. He's saying singing.
But
he's
with
talking
these
about Ozzy singing.
With all these plane crashes, I might take the Amtrak across country.
Oh my gosh! Don't even bring that up, man. I hate flying. I hate flying, man. And I really thought after this last, getting back, I thought, oh, it's not so bad. Then literally the next day, all that stuff starts. And I'm just like, oh.
How long would it take you to take? Can you get an Amtrak from your house to there?
I don't know. Probably.
Might even be cheaper.
Nah, that's still it's several hours.
I know I can go to Pittsburgh and ride out to LA.
That's right, Lawrence. Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Dude, we just got back, man. Amazing. Just amazing time. I uploaded everything. Everything that Actually, there's a lot of photos I took that I didn't post, and I mean I should. But as far as like video footage, I still have some footage from the Fender room of the EVH stuff that I never posted. But I'll actually make a video with that, a special video, so you guys will get that. Long train ride, yeah, that'd be a long ride, man.
Well, Rich is only what? Rich 16 days away from being here.
Mm-hmm.
16 or 17 days away, and Bay Area Rich and his wife will be here in Ohio and meet me and the bodyguard Jed, which you will see. I will take a picture of Rich standing next to Jed. Jed's 6'10", 400 pounds. He's a freaking giant. His shoe, he wears size 19 or 20 shoe.
Well, that's not funny.
But that's who you want for a bodyguard. I mean, he's got strength.
Are you saying he's my bodyguard? Is that what you keep saying?
Yeah.
Or you call him the bodyguard?
Well, I call him the bodyguard, but
how is he my bodyguard if
he's talking about coming to NAMM with me next year.
I have a feeling we'll see him at NAMM before we see you there.
All right, challenge accepted.
Okay.
You heard the people right here. Challenge accepted.
Jed and I and Laz will be hanging out at the NAMM show next year. Sounds like the bodyguard can carry Ron. Yeah, I know.
Jed's a big guy. He's 30, and he's freaking giant.
Mm-hmm. He's 30 feet tall?
He's 30 years
what?
Old.
30 years old?
Mm-hmm. His grandmother was the first elected female sheriff in the United States. She right here in Belmont County, Ohio, in the 70s. She was on Hee Haw and Johnny Carson. I sent you all that 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy Crumley. And then the show with Suzanne Summers called She's the Sheriff was kind of based off Kathy getting elected out here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Jolly Green Giant.
She was a consultant on that show. Kathy, his grandmother.
Oh, that's cool.
And she was 6'2".
Wow. Wait, is he the guy? Is he the guy that
Arnold Schwarzenegger on the Johnny Carson show?
Oh my God.
She was taller than him, and she picked him up off the ground like he was nothing.
And he's the guy that you play Call of Duty with?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when he gets mad and breaks the controller, he literally breaks the controller in half from going like this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're right,
wow.
Rich. No one's going to mess with anybody.
Mm-hmm. They're all talk. Trust me. We know. Bunch of weirdos. Okay. All right. So what do? We just did some music news for you guys. Big show coming up. Black Sabbath, Ozzy. Again, anybody that's if that's your dream, to go to that, go. I just hope it's everything that people want. That's what I hope. I hope
it's sold out. If you
didn't they can go. Now, if it's sold out, dude, half those tickets people are scalping. You know that.
Well, yeah.
So you can always buy tickets. If anybody really, if you really want to do something, it can be done.
Well, it's sold out in like 16 minutes, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And it's a stadium.
Well, I don't know what's in Birmingham.
Over half the tickets sold are scalpers, man. Right? Okay, whatever. I'm not going, so I don't care. All right, you guys. Let's see. What else? What else did I say? Oh, that's right. Music Therapy Laz. He knows too, because we saw them. All talk. Okay. All right, we're doing a giveaway towards the end of the show. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. We have a bunch of guitar picks you guys can choose from. We got California picks, San Francisco edition, We also have Hard Rock Cafe guitar picks, San Francisco edition. When are you going to come out to San Francisco, Ron?
I was there years ago.
So you're not coming back?
No, I'll come to L.A.
Y'all come to L.A.?
Yeah.
Rich and I and Laz, we're all here.
I have.
Why would you go to L.A.? We're here.
I have family in L.A. I have family in San Diego, and I have family in San Francisco.
Okay. But Rich, Laz, and me, we're all here. Like we could literally, like, if we wanted to, we could get together tomorrow.
Okay.
And have dinner. We could get together now, actually, and have dinner if we wanted. Right? Rich is only like less than an hour away from me. And Laz is like less than an hour away from him.
Okay,
what?
I was just going to ask you if that was in line or if like Laz was the opposite way than Rich was. Meaning like an hour to Rich, then you'd have to backtrack and go however long.
No.
Okay.
No. You know, like on Mondays a lot of times when I'll stop at the Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times like now I'll stop and I'll hang out with Rich and then I'll hang out with Laz later on in the day.
Cool.
Right? That's right. And we can go to the Randy Rhodes, the Vineyard. Oh, there we go. What do you got? Okay, what you got to do, Ron, is come by my place, hang out there, and then we'll drive down to Now and Then. What? Then we'll drive down to Now and Then. We'll come back up for another night so we can go back to Ohio. And then we
come
can
here,
go to
lad. You guys are more welcome.
Vineyard. Okay. And James has a half uncle in California.
Top half or lower half?
Mom's brother. Okay. All right. No, all I'm saying is if you ever came out here, we're all here.
Okay.
So you can hang out with us and all that. Right, Peggy? All right.
I have family that lives at Laguna Beach, family that lives at Redondo Beach.
Mm-hmm. That's all LA.
And then Buena Park.
That's LA. That's all LA. Well, where's the San Francisco connection?
I have a cousin that lives down there. He's not far away from the Golden Gate Bridge. I don't know exactly. I've never been to his house. I know.
So that's either San Francisco or that's Marin.
I don't know.
Or that's East Bay.
Don't know.
A cousin?
And then I have a cousin in San Diego too. And my a girl cousin of mine married. You're not into cars.
What's a girl cousin? You're just a cousin.
Well, but I'm telling you, she married a guy from Curry rear ends, axles and rear ends for all the Bajas and truck races and drag racing. That's her husband. Her husband and dad own that.
Okay.
And then my cousin in San Diego boat races.
Okay, that's cool. Laz, that's okay if none of that makes sense. I can't understand what he's talking about either. What's a girl cousin?
Well,
just your cousin.
Okay, well, she married.
Why would you? My cousin is married to a guy. I mean, dude, out here, none of that matters.
Well,
I know out in Ohio, maybe, but out here, none of that matters.
She is married to the. If you look up Curry, it's Curry. I think it's Curry Enterprises.
Okay.
But like all the Baja races and Mojave Desert and all that stuff, they make all the custom axles and everything for all that.
Okay, cool. All right. What? Okay. We did some music news. I think we were gonna do some workbench stream. I did. Oh, by the way, I might as well promote this. Yeah, you got all that? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm dropping a video on the channel here on YouTube, a YouTube premiere tomorrow. It was a Twitch stream that I did. This is the guy talking. That I did yesterday. That'll drop tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. So you guys can check that out. The voice. I'm reading your comments now as I'm trying to talk. The YouTube premiere, it's already set up, so you guys will see it sitting there on my channel. Huh?
I could never be the guy typed for a teleprompter because I would be pulling jokes all the time.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually about to get a teleprompter. No joke. I actually saw it at TwitchCon. Okay. So anyway, so you guys will see a video here on the channel. My shirt, it's getting all stretched out, man. It's like my favorite. I wear this shirt every day. Anytime Rich or Laz see me in person, I'm always wearing this shirt. Always. Because I get...
Wash it in hot water, it'll shrink.
Because people stop me all the time asking me if I'm on Twitch. So anyway, so tomorrow I'm dropping what's called a YouTube premiere. You guys will see that 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. So check that out. That's actually, it's a Twitch stream from yesterday. Right? Rich was there. Who else was there? Janice was there. There was a few people that were there hanging out with me. So what I did was the video will be premiere on YouTube, meaning the video is not live, but the chat is. So I'll be hanging out with you guys in the chat. And I dropped one of those the other day too. I think it was Monday. Yeah, because I went out of town Monday and I dropped a video. That was a Twitch stream. What? Is that you? Okay, somebody. Area code 616. Oh, Steve. That's Steve. Okay. Okay, Steve is sending a bunch of stuff in. Thank you, Steve.
Oh, look what Laz wrote.
Let's see. My friend Tom stopped you today and asked if you work for Twitch.
Tom Morello?
Is that the guy that stopped me? A friend of Laz's stopped me as I was walking out of a business today. He's like, "Are you Johnny Beane?" No, he didn't ask me if I work for Twitch. He said he recognized me from YouTube and from your show, is what he told me. All right. Okay, let's check this out. Let's see what is it Steve? Is this Steve? Wait a minute.
Johnny, it's Steve. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny. Hey, Johnny, it's Steve. Steve? Where is he? I got to play that now. News. Where is that? Do you guys know the video I'm talking about?
Steve.
Hey, Johnny. Well, I have to find it. It's gone. Like the stuff gets moved around. These videos get moved around. Oh, there it is. Okay. So here's another Steve. This is what?
You can't make like alphabetical folders?
Nope. You can't. Nope. Nope. No. The stuff gets dragged around in and out of different orders nonstop. So even though I have everything labeled, like this is labeled Steve. Well, Steve Vai. Even though it says that, on the fly, I'm having to look and scroll through a list of freaking 100 things. So it's not in order. But anyway, Steve, this is another Steve right here.
Johnny.
Huh?
Hey, Johnny. I'm over here.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm over here.
Who is that?
Over here,
Who
Johnny.
is this?
Hey,
Whoa.
Johnny. How you doing? This is Steve.
You guys, that was Steve Vai. Amazing. You can do better than that, man.
Well, I could say I met him before you did, and I was in the studio with him. So.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. All right, so here's another Steve. Hey, Steve, we are now contacts on WhatsApp. Is this your guitar, Steve? An 80 Gibson Sonics. I have a story with one of those, man. Okay, we'll show this. This is Steve. Okay, so Steve Gunner. Okay. You guys, probably another cousin of yours.
Might be.
So Steve
Possible.
Gunner. Steve Gunner.
There's a
sent
gunner.
Sent in a photo of his Gibson Sonics.
Love that color.
So there's the Gibson Sonics right there. I have a story about these guitars, which I'll tell you guys. Years ago, I worked at a guitar shop and located in Berkeley, California. Green Day used to come in all the time. Billy Armstrong, Mike Dirnt, Trey Cool. They came in all the time. This was around the time they were recording this album called Nimrod, which has that acoustic song you guys all know called Time of Your Life. Okay, you guys all know that song.
Yeah, if you want
Anyway,
Seinfeld.
Well, yeah, it was on Seinfeld played it around that. Yeah, like their last episode. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so I remember Billy Armstrong coming in one time, and we had a Gibson Sonics, and it was the same color. It was the same exact one. And I remember he played it, and he thought about it for a minute. He thought about getting it. So anyway, so that's my story about a Gibson Sonics. So wait, is this the one you're looking to change the pickups? I'm going to assume it is. PAFs. And then he also has a Digitech RP20 valve from 98. That's cool, man.
There you go.
Very cool. So, okay, so going back to those pickups. Like we were saying. Oh, you still have the original Zebra. Yeah, they came with Zebra pickups. That's right. The Gibson pickups. Put those in. Try those out. See if they sound a little different. But yeah, if you want some good opinions, Seymour Duncan's. Look into Seymour Duncan pickups. Okay. But the thing is too, I can tell you about that. Well, those pickups, they're loaded into that pick guard. Those pickups aren't attached to the body, which I don't know if Les Pauls ever are. Well, I mean, they're attached to the pickup rings, right?
Mm-hmm.
That particular guitar, they're in the pick guard. So, because I remember working on the guitar, the one
It's
Billy
like a
Armstrong
Strat.
played. Yeah. I remember working on that guitar. And you take the thing off, and the pickups are sitting in there. So, anyway, yeah, try upgrading, whatever. But nice guitar though, man.
Yes, it is. Love the color.
Okay, that's correct. Yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, yeah, we're about an hour and a half, and usually we do a couple hours, and then it's video games the rest of the night. I make hamburgers. Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, let's go to the workbench. How do we do that?
I got one on the bench too.
Okay. See if you can fix your sound though.
What, for over there?
Because your sound last time was terrible. Yeah. Yes, Steve. Maybe a difference being physically attached. Oh, yeah. That's something Van Halen truly believed was having the pickups connect, like drilled into the body, makes a difference. And it does. Gives you more sustain. The more the pickups are connected to the body, it definitely makes a difference. I believe that too. And I burn hamburgers. I know. Actually, our friend Robot Master Switch and we're running a restaurant now, virtually, on Twitch, and he actually cooks the burgers. So I just run the register, and I take the food out to the people. Actually, I can show you guys a clip. This is a clip from our burger restaurant on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, we're closed. Get out of here.
57.
It's 9 o'clock. More people coming in.
Said I haven't been to Hardee's in a long time myself.
2 beef patties.
2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickle, and sesame seed bun.
Holly Molly 6767 said hell yeah.
I don't want my food from him, Jesus Christ. Listen to him.
I guess
57 Carpenter said oh yeah.
I'm serious.
You get botulism listening to him cough.
I'm back here in the kitchen, like what they hear over the speaker.
May I help you?
Oh
Then
my
you hear
God.
it. Sorry, that was just my fart pedal. Can I please have a good burger?
Oh my gosh. Okay, as you can see, I'm not coughing anymore, so it's all good. Are you polishing your pickups?
I painted the center strip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the excess paint off.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Again,
A
it's not
Butterburger.
it's not a performance issue, but aesthetically it makes me happy.
Cool.
Do I sound better this
Yeah.
way?
Yes and no.
Okay, well, that's the best I can do for now.
Oh, it's better. Yeah, it's just the other way. It was like too it was too tinny or something.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a break. Look, we're an hour and a half into this. I told him before we started, I'm like, I need to take a break. If you guys know what I'm saying. I'll be right back. So talk about that guitar, and then I'll take you guys to my workbench, and we'll do some guitar work as well. So, but hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Here's Ron.
Here's me. All right. This is obviously the Fishmans I put in it, and I took the 51 or the 81, 85s out, put these in, and I am really impressed with the sound these things have, because it is completely different than the EMGs, and these still take the 18 volt. So, but yeah, I mean, if you want active pickups, here's another option. I've been wanting to try these for a long time, and I just never got around to it. And then when my buddy bought that Epiphone and it had these in it, and he's like, I don't like those. I went to 50 or the 85, 81s. I was like, well, let's work out a deal. So the deal was we swapped them even. I did this changeover. So that was it. Other than that, and this is, again, this has nothing to do with the performance of the guitar. It just, to me, I like the way it looks. I do little things like this to just make them kind of personal, I guess. And what I do, first thing, I'll get the guitar and then make sure it feels right. Then I'll get it to sound the way I want it. Then after all that's done, then I go through and do my little private touches to it to get it, And
wait a minute. Wait a minute, Ron. What are we talking about?
Well, like the little things I do with the color code, the color matching and everything that most people don't care about. But yeah, I'll make them feel right, sound right. Then I make them look good. And I've like I said before, I do that to everything. I do the tools, cars, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just how I've always been. Ever since I was a little kid. And I am using 14,000 grit diamond polish. Right here. I have up to 100,000 grit. Usually I use a Dremel tool, but since these have already been cleaned that way not too long ago, I'm just going over top of them with this and bring them out. Just to shine them back up, make them smooth. But yeah, I've done like this tremolo. I got the red, did that in red here, red blocks, the red locking belt. Then these I ordered from Soul Drifter Guitars in Australia. They're titanium fine tuner screws. And then I got the nuts, got the red screws, and then I put red underneath the tuner saddles. Took out the white plastic that's always there, and put in red titanium. So I just do, and it's, again, it's performance enhance. Is this going to make it sound better? No, but in my eyes, it makes it look better. And I just like them to look that way. I am not one for, I never did like beat up guitars and stuff like that. So I always wanted everything to stay as nice as possible. Even when we were on the road touring, I had the metal cases with the whole guitar encased in foam. So nothing, even if it would fall, nothing happened to it. I just have always been that way. It's just, and it's because of my dad and his toolbox. But yeah, it's just something I like to do. And I don't know. And my wife's pretty much the same way. So, and we've been married going on to be 38 years this year. So something works out right. Which is funny because every friend of hers that she was friends with when she was in school, that got married, every one of them has been divorced at least once. Two of them 5 different times. And they just, her friends can't believe that, wow, 38 years together. So we're doing something right. And a 14,000 grit. Look, just, and I hardly did any pressure on it. So, but I'll show the ones that didn't know what I'm talking about. Red here, red in here. See them back in the back. That might be a performance issue though, because if you tighten these down with the plastic ones, it'll crack. Those are titanium, so you're not going to have that issue. So I guess you could call that one a performance edition, but, and well, technically these two, because they won't rust. So now this has nothing to do with performance. That's just aesthetics. But
yo,
I hear you.
You got me? Hey, what's up? All right. Yeah, I need to I got to figure out a permanent solution to the camera over here. I'm always setting it up a little different each time, and it's never it's always kind of weird. But okay, so I've got a Kramer Beretta Special right here. And what I was thinking of doing was I was thinking of swapping out the bridge. This is one of the bridges from the Tajima, and I think they're just I think they're a little better quality than the stock bridge on here.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, yeah, I'm going to switch the bridge out. Let's do this, though. There.
Is that the one you're sending here to get painted?
No.
Oh, we're not doing the skateboard paint job now?
No, it's not the same one. It's a different one.
Oh.
I thought about it. Well, see, I was going to send you the whole guitar. I don't know if you were going to paint the whole guitar, though.
Well, you wanted the headstock done, right?
Yeah. But I can probably send it and I can probably condense it, kind of like what Rich did.
Yeah.
So, because I've had that guitar sitting in a box behind me here for like a month or something. It's been sitting right here. There it is.
Well, that's the box, the little guitar. No, or is it? Is that the one, the little guitar? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I had the little guitar in a littler box inside that one because I sent that other stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
So I was going to change the bridge on that. Is it dark? Should I turn the other light on? I can. Yeah, that's probably better, huh? There, how's that? That's okay, right? More light. That's better. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So I was going to switch that out. That's actually what I did on the other one. Where is it? Oh, it's the same thing. actually. Don't fall over. On the other one, I replaced the bridge with the Tajima bridge.
Keep trying, Laz.
Okay.
This is an old luthier's trick for fretboards for everybody. Right there.
Is that Dux Deluxe?
No, it's Howard Feed and Wax. Made from beeswax and orange oil.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff is great. And after you do that, go back over and wipe off the top of the frets again. I think Elias that stuff too. Robot said he uses it. You know, your cook.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we're having a great time in the restaurant. Is the back taken off of it? Yeah, good.
And deal with springs. They're right there. So much nicer. Why don't you make a liar out of it? Get that thing out of the way. Now I got it stuck there.
Wait a minute, I'm taking this whole bridge off. Why am I even taking the strings off? I don't need to even take the strings off. Just take the whole bridge out.
So much nicer when you need to get one of these, Johnny.
What is it?
This spring hook from FU Tone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got to get one of those.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah, I'm fighting these springs right now. Oh my gosh.
one other thing. Let's see. It should be in tune. In tune. Gotta love that. I gotta do one other thing. This is the jack from the Fishman. I gotta bend the contact over a little bit because it's kind of loose.
So those Fishmans are active?
Yeah. Yeah, you got both knobs are push pull plus the switch.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta push that over a little bit. I mean, I'm very impressed with how they sound. So everyone in chat, if you haven't guessed, I love working on guitars.
Yeah, it's fun.
And then another upgrade I do on the Floyds, besides take the shim out, is the push-in arms.
Mm-hmm.
That way there's no, I mean, it's right there. Done and in tune. Love it.
Steve, what I'm doing is I'm changing the bridge on the guitar.
Thank you, Peggy.
I took the bridge off and I'm changing it with another one.
Tell you what I do want to do though is I want to back this one out just a hair, level it off, and then as soon as I took that nut off, I'll loosen that nut. Yeah. So again, you know, that red line doesn't do anything for performance, but I just make the stand out a little bit to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it gives it something to look at, I guess. And for those of you who are new here and don't know, I also put the ball end of the strings up here. So does Steve Vai. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people like to do that.
So that is.
I was never a fan of doing that, especially if you change your own strings, because it's more of a hassle undoing it. Right? Or is it easy?
It's easy. thought I had.
Is it actually easier to do that?
Well, I mean, you can do it two ways. You cut the strings off, or just unscrew them. Then you just unwrap it and pull it through, or you can just cut the ball end off and pull it through that way. I mean, I started doing it just out of necessity, not because I was, I didn't even know Steve Vai did anything like that back then. But I just did it because when we first started, every time you needed strings, you may not have the money for it all the time. So when you use the ball end up here, you could break the string a couple of times, just unwrap it, take it clear down to the ball end, and still use it. And I've just always done. I mean, I've been using Floyd's. They came out, 84? I've been using them since 85. Here's something. These are home, like Michael's and all that, the craft stores. It's just the foam with the adhesive back, and I just cut them out different colors, and I change them. I got red somewhere, but it didn't match this red good enough. But I got all these colors, and then I swap them out with the guitars, and I always keep some in here in a drawer, cut, ready to go. Again, it's something little I do that most times people don't even notice. Actually, the only person who was in the chat that noticed all this stuff that was Robot. He noticed pretty much all the things I did to these. So.
That's cool. But it's all mostly for aesthetics.
Yeah, well, I mean, the upgrade on the Floyd, it's stainless and titanium, so you don't have to worry about rusting.
Yeah, but I mean, like the others, like
changing like the stuff in between the tuner. That's just aesthetics, right?
Well, it depends. See, I like to make the tuners tight. I like, and what would happen if you'd crank on them a little bit too much with the original plastic ones, the plastic would break. Then you're screwed. So then I found those ones online that are titanium, and they don't come in gold, which really upsets me because I need gold ones. But I could show you. No, I can't. Not here. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know if I have any over this head. Hold on, I gotta unhook the headphones from wherever they're stuck.
There we go. So bridge is changed over. Yeah, I think it's a higher quality bridge. And personally, myself, I don't care about aesthetics at all. Like you can see, I use 2 silver screws, 4 black screws. To me, as long as it works, I don't care about that.
That's what makes the world go around, Johnny. Different people like different things. And again, there's nothing wrong with that either way. Yeah. There's those stupid shims you got to take out of your Floyd the minute you get it. It's nothing but rob, sustain, and tone from Floyd Rose. But I have, here's some extra different colors. There's some stainless gold, red. So.
See you, lads.
Bye, lads.
If it plays, the frets don't buzz or cut your hands or sounds good
I got
to you, that's.
to install this block.
I agree, man.
On one of them. Yeah, and that's what I said. You know, it's different things for different.
To me, as long as it works,
the outcome's still the same. Either way.
I mean, sure, some people like, they like their gear to look a certain way. It's inspiring. I agree with that. But for me personally, it just has to work and it has to sound good. I don't care what the guitar looks like at all. Because 9 times out of 10, you never see the guitar when you're listening to the track. And I can't get these strings out here either. So
these are the new Seymour Duncans to replace the DiMarzio that's in the Sunburn Charvel. I had to go with red and yellow because that's what's in it right now, red and yellow. The one's the Jazz, and this is the Custom 5. Mm-hmm. This one has a 14.24 output, and I think this one's a 9 something. I got it written somewhere. Or an 8. And you guys can't see it, but you go to most workbenches and shops, you'll see like a calendar, like a Snap-on tool calendar or a Mac tool calendar somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And it's usually a girl or barely dressed in a bikini. But by God, right here, I can't even get it off. I'll show the camera. I still can't see it. I got that. You can look right there. I got MJ. Seymour Duncan girl right there.
Cool. Yeah, if you come to the NAMM show, you can meet her.
I was gonna say I'd show her that, but she'd probably think, "What the hell kind of pervert's this?"
Well, what kind are you, Ron?
I'm not one. Yeah, that's to each his own. But again, the final result is we like what we're playing. We like how it sounds. We like how it plays. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's like whatever inspires you to pick the guitar up. That's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
You guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Putting some strings on.
That sounds like something from a cartoon.
Cartoon sounds? Yeah.
Yeah. That boing.
Oh, you mean this thing?
Yeah.
Here, let me change this. Yeah, it's getting more difficult. This thing just wants to fall over. That's the problem.
See, your regular blocks, these blocks, the black ones. Now, in the German-made Floyd, it eventually happens, but takes longer. But if you use the Special or the 1000, the block where the hole is, well, wait a minute. See if I can find something to set this on. Oh, well, there goes one. I got more. Trust me. Need to set this on something so you can see it better. Okay. That block, what will happen is where that hole is, will bust out eventually. It'll actually like egg shape and then get stuck in here. And then, or rust. So if you go with the stainless or the titanium, you don't have that issue. Because on one of Cole's guitars, one of his Schecters, he wanted me to change the strings, and it took 45 minutes to get that one block out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I go with the stainless or titanium all the time on those.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at the nice finish this stuff put on it. I mean, that's dry.
That's nice.
Yeah, luthiers have been using this stuff for a long, long time. It's like there's 16 ounces, and I've been using this for probably 2 years, and I only used that much of it so far. Thank you, Peggy. And like I said, it's after trying to find stuff in my dad's toolbox all those years. I couldn't. I swore I was never going to let that happen. All right, let me take this back, and I'll get back to the regular computer chair, and I'll watch everybody else.
Jeff T, I just got your text message, man. After I restring this guitar. Oh, look. Yeah, by the way, these are great guitars, you guys. These Kramer Beretta Special guitars. You know.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you had one. You had one of these same ones, the blue one.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Here's OCD: red guitar, red pick; white guitar, white pick; blue
Oh
guitar,
my
blue
gosh!
pick. Oh yeah.
Are you kidding?
I have blue, green, white, red, black, silver.
Your OCD is that bad?
Oh yeah.
I've got like some crap on the bench. I'm just getting rid of. See, so you have to use the same color. Like, if you can't just pick up anything and use anything.
Oh, I mean, I can. It just bothers me.
Oh my goodness. That's bad, man. OCD. Yeah, I'll use anything, man. I'll use any guitar pick. I just grab, whatever works, and if it works, great.
As you can hear, it's in tune. Love it.
Let me see. Let's try tuning up. Are you in standard tuning?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So am I. Well, turn the distortion off.
Oh.
You can't even hear it.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me switch.
Oh, where's that one thing at? This thing. The string stretcher. Whoops. Oh, damn it. Get back on there. Can I have an A, please? A. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, it's not that far off. I saw that. Was it Steve said intonation time? It's really not that far off. The main problem is I don't have strap pins. There's no strap pins on this guitar.
You don't have a set anywhere?
I have one, so I can put one on. Hey, oh yeah, I'm going to drive your OCD crazy. I'm going to put one strap pin on the guitar. I just have one. I don't have two. I have one strap pin and I have duct tape.
That's nuts. That's these Fishmans.
We can't even hear them. Turn all that distortion off, man. Oh my goodness. Dude. I gotta find one strap pin. I can take one off this guitar. Find a nail. Yeah. I'm just going to take this one off this one. Actually, I'll just take this set off this guitar. And I'll put them on this guitar. So I'm not playing this guitar anyway. There we go. No strap pin on this one. Okay, I'll just take those. See, everything I have is like mismatched. Look, this is like a black DiMarzio clip lock strap. The ends are camouflage. See, everything I do it for function. I don't do stuff for looks. I'll put that there for now. Yeah, even these are mismatched. The ones that came off that guitar, they're not the same. But they're close enough. So I'll take this one off, this chrome one off, and I'll just put the two black ones on.
All right, Michael, good. Take that shim and throw it across country. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah, I think you're right, Rich. We are the odd couple. So don't throw it my way, Mike. I got enough of them.
So this is kind of a preview of an upcoming stream where we'll be putting guitar kits together. It's kind of, right? Kind of, sort of. Man, this thing just wants to fall over. Dang it. Stay still.
Steve, what it does is it lets you have more contact, better contact, I should say. The tremolo actually works a little better. Your sound's a little bit different. That thing just robs tone and feel.
All right. So, Ron, does this drive you crazy?
What? The black? Oh, the silver screen. Oh, see?
Is that insanity? Are you going to go crazy looking at that?
No. What I would end up doing is either changing them all out to match or paint the two silver ones black.
I couldn't find the other two. Two of the other black screws were vanished. So it's either all chrome or not. I couldn't find them. I don't know where they went. Maybe they fell off my bench somewhere. Here, I'll play mine too. Should I play it through my pod?
Yeah, go for it.
My pod.
Do it.
So what I did was I changed the bridge and I put new strings on. I put these strap pins in. See, look at this one. Is that nasty, man?
So you're Oscar and I'm Felix.
I don't know who's who on that show. I don't know, but
and you're Oscar Madison. I'm Felix Unger. Oh my God. The drawers drive me nuts.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna switch back over. There we go.
Oh no! That's better.
1, 2.
That wasn't the good mic.
Wait a minute.
Let me tell you this, Johnny. On the show car that I used to have, the bolts like on all the fenders held everything down. They were all turned in all the exact same position. It wasn't like the hexagon, the bolt was like the points were one way, then the next one was off. They were all tightened, so they all matched all the way around the whole car.
What? Okay.
All right, I'm here, right? You can hear me?
Beam me up, Scotty.
What? You can hear me?
That doesn't sound like your good microphone.
What?
That's not your good
1,
microphone.
2. Oh, it's the. It is.
Why does it sound really bad now?
Can you guys hear me okay? Check 1. Check 1. Yeah, that's it. That one. No, if it was the other one, it sounds like this. It sounded like that. See, that's what you sounded like the other day, like this. But then you go this, and it sounds like that. Echo. 1, 2. All right. I'll plug this in. Yeah. No, I get it, you guys. Oh yeah, sorry about your ears. I get it. You know, you want your guitar to look cool. Yeah, it's about being inspired. I totally get it. But you know, I'd rather have something that works. When it comes to gear, I really don't care what it looks like. If it had, because instruments, it's about the sound. You guys would be shocked. I said this the other day. You guys would be shocked if you saw some guitars on some classic tracks. You guys, whoa, dude, he played that on that. I can't believe it. It got the sound.
But what's wrong with that? What's wrong in your eyes? Once you have the sound you want and the feel you want, then what's wrong with making it look good?
It's not always possible.
Oh, yes,
you can't.
It is. Yeah,
No.
Why can't you?
You can't, because not every guitar, amp, piece of gear is going to look awesome. There's a lot of stuff that just looks like crap, but it has that sound. It has the tone.
But you can always repaint it or swap out the hardware for newer stuff or matching stuff, at least.
Now, if you have something that gets the sound, you wouldn't want to be changing it up, because that's a part of the mojo. That's a part of what gives it, what it has. Oh crap. Okay, so I'll plug mine in just because.
Yeah, I agree. Rich. I really do. But when he first got the Bumblebee, that was gorgeous, and I remember in the it's on YouTube called The Original Charvel Gang. And it talks about the whole thing with Wayne Charvel starring, and then Grover Jackson coming in, and they talk about when they gave Eddie, when they presented him the Bumblebee for the first time, it was pristine. And I guess it was a couple of weeks went by, and he came back for something done to it, and they said they opened the case up, and it was thrown in the case on top of screws and wrenches and everything. It was all beat up and within 2 weeks. I can't bring myself to do that. Even Rich, you'll understand this. My dress shoes have a spit shine on them.
I got to figure out how to use this Pod Go.
I'm telling you, you'll like it once you do it.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
It's just all the presets.
Well, you create your own, though, however you want.
That one's called Every Breath.
That's in this one too. The Helix, the floor. It's actually not bad though.
Who played that riff?
I don't know. It wasn't anything to do with winter. It had to do with summers.
Ready?
Ready.
Hi, this is Andy Summers, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Beane?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What?
I can't figure out how to get just a clean sound on here.
Just go to a new preset. If you just go to it, click where it says new preset, and there won't be anything there. It'll just be a clean sound.
Yeah, but it's a clean it's like a clean direct sound, which is not a good sound. That's not bad. Is that too loud, you guys, or is that okay?
Mm-mm.
Check. Sounds all right. So I just changed the strings. I just changed the bridge. Didn't even really set the intonation. I didn't really need it.
Steve, no, I have not. Burnt. If you win that, it's going to suck because it'll never get delivered. You need to get a P.O. box, man. Hey, Johnny is giving that guitar away at $20,000.
At $20K?
That's what you said.
And right now we're about to get to $13K. So how many more K is that? 6?
7.
7 more K. We only need 7. We're only 7K away
for a guitar giveaway.
This guitar looks white with that light down there. It almost looks white. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at that. It's the Elgato guitar. Look at that.
Need to send that to MPM.
Yeah, this is the MPN model.
Prior to the bedside maintenance. Alex, did you see how my Floyd went right back in tune when I put it all back together? Didn't you have to touch anything?
These really are great guitars, you guys. And look, it doesn't need a Floyd. It doesn't need all that stuff, man. Everything is in here, you guys.
Yeah, but Eddie used the Floyd.
I think he actually preferred guitars without them, truthfully.
Alex, you need to send that guitar to me. I'll go through the whole thing for you when it comes to
Looks clean and shiny. There is some schmutz here from duct tape from holding the picks. I do need to clean that. I mean, that's... Oh, look. Yeah, it actually sticks to it. Look.
Lighter fluid or rubbing alcohol. At least 90% alcohol.
See, it actually sticks to it.
Oh, you knocked over the air guitar.
Oh, no.
Now you broke the neck. I saw it bend. Now it'll go. Now it's going to go at the Guitar Center on the scratch and dent sale. It's got that whammy acoustic neck.
Not bad, right?
I have to admit, I am impressed with those pickups.
Just the stock.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
The stock.
I'm impressed with that.
Pickup. They're great.
That's not a Bellcat, is it?
I don't know what it is. It's whatever stock with these things. Whatever stock with the Kramer Beretta Special. So all I did, I changed the bridge, as you can see. Change that. Change the strings. I like the heavier picks.
Yeah, I'm a Fender medium guy.
Lately I've been Dunlop 2.0. Dude. Look at that.
Fender mediums. I've been using those since I was 5. Seriously.
5.
That's what my dad gave me. That's what he used. So he handed me the guitar. Here's a pick. That's what I've used. I'll be right back. I gotta let Abe out.
Can't even remember my own song. Oh, the sounds horrible. Oh no. Oh well, I better not play them. Yeah. Hang on. Let me actually do this. Oh, the volume's okay. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, there's a setting I need to change. I totally forgot about it. This one here. This. But then it freaking screws that up, man. This one. Or it doesn't do anything. Oh, man. Check. 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 Oh well. Hang on. 1 2. 1 2. Check. Check 1. Oh, I hear that. Yeah, that's good. They keep changing all these settings. Dang.
Come here.
Crap. See, now
Sit.
I'm going to have to like refix all this stuff. Easy. 1 2. 1 2. See, normally I would do this. Check. Nah, it's screwed up. It's all screwed up. 1 2. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Oh well. Well, hey, echo cancellation is off. Yeah, for me, when I do that though, it I don't know. Maybe we can work on it.
Carrots. Sit. Easy. Good. There you go. Lay down. She loves carrots.
Crap. Well, thanks for telling me, you guys, that the sound didn't sound good. Because for me, it sounds fine. But yeah, Alex. Yeah, I know. I know. I think they changed something, man, because that wasn't always the case. Whatever. Like it was fine for a long time. And then yeah, I did notice something recently. And it's like more and more I'm having to like boost my sound. And I've been using this stuff for years. Since the beginning.
Alex. There you go, Alex. It's even got the card in it.
What's that?
That is this. The flash drive. Flash card.
What's a flash card?
They were all the rage back in the 20s. 128 megabyte. Boss. But yeah. Digital mixer.
Oh, man.
I may give this away as a prize one night. I think I'm.
How about right now?
No.
No.
No, not right now.
Does it work?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. Should fire it up. We should do on a video. We should try it.
Yeah, it's possible. Guitar, bass, mic, vocal.
Because nobody uses that stuff anymore, Ron.
No, I know.
That stuff's old.
But if you want that great sound from the days of yesteryear, right when
it's not even. But it's
right, well, no, like right when
it's not even tape. It's not even
right?
tape. It's not even analog. It's all digital.
I know. It's like right when they got out of cassettes, 4-track cassette recorders. We went in.
No, I know. I remember that. Dude, you're talking like. What year was that? I had a guy showing me one of those. He's like, it was when it was brand new. When was that?
Also got a drum on it.
Like 97? What year is that?
I don't know.
What is it called?
It is the Boss 8-track digital studio BR864.
Boss BR864.
Yep.
Discontinued.
Program, rhythm pad, tom 4, tom 3, tom 2, tom 1, cowbell, snare, kick, cross stick, close hi-hat, open hi-hat, crash, ride.
What is that? The BR what?
BR864.
BR864. Oh, that's not that old. That one, it says 2003. It's only 22 years, that one. But I remember somebody showing me one of those in like 97, 98 somewhere.
Yeah,
so it's an 8-track. Yeah. It's an 8-track digital recorder. Yeah, you should fire it up, man. You should record some stuff on there. And I mean, it's digital. So everything the thing with digital is as long as you put a great signal into it, you're going to get great out of it. It all depends on what you put into it. Steve is saying, I recorded my first song on a Tascam 4-channel tape recorder. Yeah, man. Mine was a Fostex 4-track. And then the Tascam 4-track stuff after that, the cassette stuff. Did all that stuff, man.
I think I am going to give this away for a prize. Peggy, you going to use it when you win it?
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to test it, make sure it works first. So that's what I'm saying. We'll do a show. We'll do a show, and you'll use it. You'll test it out. You'll record stuff on it.
The owner manuals.
Nobody needs the owner's manual on that.
Oh yeah, you do. Yes,
online.
you do for this one.
It's online. It's online. You don't need to look for the paper. You just Google it, and it's there. Smash that thumbs up.
Enter.
Yeah, let's do a show.
Exit. No.
Let's do a show. Let's do a show where you demo that. That sounds cool. Yeah, Peggy's even saying you got to test it out first. You got to test it.
Yeah,
So
she would need the manual.
Let's do a show. Let's do a show where you use it. You record stuff onto it. That'd be cool. I've got some 4-track tapes here somewhere. 4-track recorders. I have 2 of them. Wait, I think one of them's in these drawers here. I think, or it's under it. Talk about
Input
files.
level max.
Is it in there? Yeah.
More cowbell.
And look at this, Michael Anthony, Johnny.
There you go.
That's
Why
sitting
that
in
hanging
the
out?
drawer. That's sitting in the drawer. Look what I have in here. You can't see this. Check it out. Look what I have sitting in that drawer down there. Hang on. I gotta. The photo took sideways, so I just have to flip it around. Yeah, if you guys want, I'll do a show. I'll do a show where I use this.
There you go.
Look at that. Porta Studio 424 cassette.
You have a cassette?
This, of course. This used to be what I used to talk through when I first started doing my shows. This was my mixer preamp, is what you would call it, for years before I started using this stuff. This is what I used. This and a Shure 58 is what I used.
Cool.
Yeah. So this is like the thing before that, even though I got this around that same time, brand new. I got this in like 2000. What year was that?
So I had the 4-track cassette in the 80s.
Oh yeah, everybody did. I did too. I had one in 89, 90. I had one in 90. And then it busted up. And then I got another one. And then I got this one. And then somebody gave me one. So I have 2 of those, but not 2 of that one. I've got that one. That's the bigger one. And then I've got a smaller one. I'm looking up at my lofts here. It's in the loft. It's like sitting up here. So I have two tape machines.
Here's a button. Tone load. Right there.
Mm-hmm. 8-track studio. Man, that's funny. It says 8-track. Because now, you know how many tracks this has on it?
Who knows?
Unlimited.
Yeah, but like I used to do with the 4-track tape, was you'd put it on, then dump it all on one track and free up other ones. Get it mixed where you want it, then dump it over.
Oh, sure.
Then you had to mix the new track to match what you already dumped. But yeah.
Oh, that was a nightmare doing that stuff. and it didn't sound. The end result was awful, man.
Hey, this even has the digital optic.
Excuse me. Thought I was on Twitch. Dude, I got.
There's the back panel.
Look, I got all this crap built into my phone, man. Look, I've got a tape deck. Look at this. Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
Look what I just did. See, I've got all this stuff built into my phone. Look.
Check 1, 2.
And it sounds like a cassette tape.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah, I hear the click.
Check 1, 2.
Yep. Yeah, it's all built into your phone. All this stuff. Yeah, I've got a whole studio here in my phone, man. See, look.
Yep.
Okay. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's midnight. What happened? What happened? Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, we're at 3 hours. Are you kidding? Okay. Smash that thumbs up, you guys. Refresh your browsers, everybody. Where's the reel to reel?
I got a 24-channel mixing board behind that red stack.
Oh my goodness.
A Yamaha. And I have a reel to reel to go with it, but it's at Buddy's house.
All right.
I think it's an Akai.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Effects tuner. Oh, here we go. Auto punch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Next stream, fire that up, man. Let's try it. Yeah, I know, James. What happened? I still have to have dinner. Can't believe it's 9 o'clock. Okay. So yeah, we're right at 3 hours. So we'll do 3 hours. So we'll do a giveaway here. I've got the 2 different sets of guitar picks here. Thank you so much, Sherman. Sherman, great to see you, man. We got 45 entries. Okay.
And did anybody notice my background is brighter now because my camera updated today and it's got new features?
Oh, that's awesome, man. So we're going to spin. That's right, man.
Alex.
So
Black Ops 6.
So we got these. So can choose either one of these. All right.
Thank you, James.
All right. And notice how I'm even more blurry today. Okay. All right. The winner is Nightbot. Yay! Nightbot, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Wait a minute. I run the show. I can't win.
That's right, man. Nightbot, you work for me. So you're not winning. Mention Nightbot in the chat. He'll reply back to you.
Oh.
Yeah. Gosh darn it.
All right. All right, you guys ready? The actual winner.
Oh, go ahead.
The actual winner is PG-13, the Bill Hound Show. You're the winner. Send me a text. 415-9... What's my phone number?
9263.
415-952-3263 is the number. Send me a text. And you can pick whichever guitar picks you want.
Alex, you want to do Black Ops 6?
Alex isn't feeling well. I'm not applauding that, actually.
Is that the winner here?
I don't know. But we got to go. So, congratulations. What is it? Bill Hound Show guitar picks. So text me. That number right there. Yeah, Alex isn't feeling good. Nah, I'm not feeling good either all of a sudden. What happened? Why is everything weird over here? Oh, there we go. Something's different. I don't know. Maybe it was light out when we started the show and now it's dark. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, come back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. I have a video loaded up for you guys. It's a premiere, so meaning the chat will be live. The video itself was actually recorded live on Twitch yesterday. So check out that video. And then we'll probably be hanging out with Laz tomorrow. So hang out for that. Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, we'll be back. And we may have some guitar kits to build for you guys. So we'll see. Okay.
Gee, I wonder what color I have.
I don't know. We'll see. Thank you so much, Charles. All right. And if you guys want to keep hanging out, I'll be live on Twitch doing a combination of a few different games. I've got a streamer simulator, which is very confusing. So I'll be doing some of that. I'll be making hamburgers. I've got a burger restaurant. It's very weird.
And breaking into train safes, maybe.
So, well, I had to uninstall that game. It's too big on my computer. So probably not. Thank you guys. Yeah, everybody wish Alex Radford get better soon in the chat. Get better soon. You guys rock. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, channel members, thank you for your continued support here on Johnny Beane YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Thank you. Thank you again, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And check out my previous video. I did an exclusively Van Halen. Why did EVH leave Peavey? The CEO of Peavey did an interview recently. I think it was with Guitar World, and he had some ideas on that. So check that out. And we will see you guys soon. Right?
Good night, everybody.
Right here on... What channel are we watching, Rick?
I'm Rick Piata. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Awesome.
Was that good?
Thank you.
Hey, this is Doug Aldrich, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Doug.
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
Jared James Nichols here, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Yes.
What? Is
Johnny
it?
Beane TV.
Johnny Beane TV. And what am I saying?
Hi, I'm Henning Pauley. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, I'm Henning from HP42, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you so much. So you're watching Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny B TV?
Johnny Beane.
Bean. I see. Okay.
All right.
What's up? I'm Nita Strauss, hanging out here at the Ibanez booth at NAMM, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
There you go. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you so much for watching. Click on another video on the screen here. Drop your comments below. I want to see 15 comments down below, guys. So drop those, and I will see you guys over on Twitch. Johnny Beane TV. Bye-bye.